Whose world is this?
Muddy Mo, Muddy Mo, hey, Muddy Mo, Muddy Mo. Aye. What's up, crypto world? It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka the King of Minnows, aka the Dapp White Paper Go, and this is Crypto Dap Yap. All right. So today we're gonna be talking about Frag. All right, Frag could get you a Tron bag. Bing. That's a fact, man. So we're gonna be talking about Frag Token, and we're gonna be talking about how Frag could really do some great things in this new program, TronPrime. We're gonna talk a little bit about that and what it can bring to the crypto world. All right. Now, before we jump off into that, you already know, man, it's Muddy Mo, man. I'm the king of the minnows, man. I gotta talk to my minnows, all right? I had a friend once, right, who was addicted to doing the wrong things. He had every opportunity to do what's right in a lot of situations, but he just chose to do wrong. So one of the things that he did was he wanted a little money when he got older, so he ended up, selling what we call a little dope. He sold his little stuff, right? And I was always trying to tell him, man, like, look, it's easier to make money the right way, the legal way. It's easier, right? You just got to figure it out. So, like, think about it. Like, if you selling dope, look at all the risks you got to take, and look at how little you could make in the long run. Whereas if you're into, like, pharmaceuticals, why not try to become a pharmacist, bro? It's easier. It's easier. So, just like that, man, like, it's easier for these devs to do things the right way. So if they create good contracts and good projects to work, it's gonna be easier on them long term, and they're gonna make more. All right. Also, one of the reasons that this is good for minnows is because it makes the crypto dap space safer. Right? It's more dependable. We need a little bit more time to make our crypto. So overall, it makes the crypto dap space a little bit safer and more dependable. All right. We love that. All right. Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. So let's jump right off into this, man. Frag Token or fragtoken.io. All right, this is one of the best sites. I think one of the best contracts that's out. You already know, man. Frag can get you that Tron bag. But no, Frag has one of the best developers in the crypto space, man. These Solidity developers, they have to be really good at what they do. And he's one of the best. I think he's involved with some tokener projects and some other projects. But the developer of this is Hank, and he calls himself Hank Grenade. So Hank is the dev, and we'll talk about Frag Token and some things that goes into it. But so to me, Frag Token or Frags, it's just a great mix of how to earn. Like, it's a lot of ways you can earn on here if you can figure it out. So Frag is gonna be the future because I think it just has a lot of ways that you can earn a lot of crypto on here, especially if you're loyal to that platform, to the Frag platform. Another reason I love Frag is because it's a lot of great math that goes into what's going on. A lot of great math. All right. So first off, for y'all who don't know, man, Frag tokens are deflationary. And the reason that they're deflationary is because basically, without going through all the math and the specifics with you, basically, it has a good burn rate on the token. So every time you do something, so if you go to Frag Dice or Bonds or any of these games or dApps, it's going to be burning tokens. Basically meaning it's going to bring the value up of the Frag tokens that's already in existence. All right, that's dope. It's a deflationary token, basically. All right, so we see the games on the platform. It's a lot of games, a lot of other stuff to do. And the one thing about Frag Token is dope, man, is that it really just feeds itself. Right? It's like the, it's like the snake eating the tail. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just feeding itself. Just, Everything stays on Frag Token site, so that's good, man. That's dope. All right, now one thing I don't like about Frag tokens is that it's almost too complex. Like, they need to simplify this. Like, if you just get on the site not knowing what's going on, you won't pretty much know what's going on until you know crypto or have focused on this site a little bit. Alright, so let's jump into it. Alright, so basically, Hank, I'm just gonna let you know, bro, simplify it, and we'll shield this for you, bro, because I think this is a great project. And we're gonna talk about TronPrime, which I think Hank is behind as well. It's coming out. That's probably even more complex math, but I think it's gonna be good. All right, so let's jump right into Frag site, man. Let me just talk about Frag Token real quick. How do you turn your Tron into frags? All right, so you're gonna go to the DEX, right? At the DEX, you can pretty much buy how many frag you want, right? So let's just say I'm about 10. Boom, boom. Give me that, give me that. Alright, let's accept that. Bing. Okay, so you see the frags came right in. Alright, so that's how you buy frags. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with the frags once you get them. Alright, one thing that's almost free for everybody is frag goo. Alright, so you know, if y'all remember, I think it was like ETH goo or something like that. It's the same kind of game, but you get free kitties as long as you just come on and get on. It's not gonna be a lot, you know, but you know, anybody can come on and play frag goo, so that's cool. And also, if you want to invest in that and you want to put your frags over here, you can do that. So let's talk about Frag Dice real quick. So Frag Dice, you can mine just like any other coin. And here you get bonds instead of like a token. But instead of frags, you get bonds. But that's dope because I'll explain bonds in a minute. Y'all gonna like bonds. Bonds is dope. But yeah, this Frag Dice, you can gamble here, or if you want to mine it, you can mine it. Now, caution, you know, especially for us Minnows, this is very, very high on energy fee. So you could be getting your bonds, but at the same time, it's gonna be hitting that energy. It's gonna hit it hard, so be careful of that. All right. So that's Frag Dice. So this is Frag Raffle. Now, Frag Raffle is pretty cool because it's only one ticket per person. That's dope. And the ticket price is just 10 Tron. If you win that day, you get 1,000 frags. So I'll just do it just for the people. You know, gotta get the money more. Gotta get the people what they want. Get the people what they want, man. So yeah, so that's just that's the raffle. You know, if you win, you win. To me, now the odds not great on this as a minimum 10 Tron. So if you do it for 100 days, you got that's 1,000 Tron right there. Even though that's still a good price for frag if you got it, but I don't know. It's gambling to me, but you know, I did the 10 Tron there. Oh, real quick, let me jump back to Frag Toss. All right. So you know, I should have probably said this right after Frag Dice. But Frag Toss is the same way. It's a 50-50 game. You just deposit your frags. Bing! You just play 10 frags a bet. Win, lose is pins, and then it's butts. So pin and butts. But yeah, that's just a 50-50 game. Again, if you win this or if you play this, you're gonna be mining bonds at the same time. Frag Toss also has high energy costs, so make sure y'all aware of that. Now, let's talk about Frag Power real quick. Frag Power, I don't want to get into the specifics of it, but I will tell you, mathematicians, when this was running, it was real dope for us users. Real dope. Minnows could have ate off of this. They did pause it because the math wasn't right because people was getting a lot out of it. But Frag Power was dope when it was out. If it come back out, I'll probably do another recap just to let y'all know what that's about. Alright then, let's move on. Let's keep moving. Frag FOMO. Alright, so this is just like any other FOMO game, man. Y'all already know how these FOMO games work. So Frag FOMO. Alright, so this is basically a game where you can buy keys. The key price is here. Alright. And every time somebody buys a key, the timer goes up, just like Just Game, just like some other games like this, right? But when you get your keys, you can get extra divs from holding. You can get extra frags from just holding keys, right? But the problem is the key price is gonna always keep going up. So the earlier you get it, the better. So you know, you could wait till this round ends and then jump right back in and buy your key and get the most value out of it, because you're not gonna get a lot of divs if you get in late. But that's what that is. Pretty cool. You know, the longer this round goes, the higher, more expensive these keys are gonna get. So those who got in early probably really benefited. Us minnows, we might want to wait until a round ends and try to get in as soon as possible. All right, that's Frag FOMO. And last thing before we hop to Frag Bonds. Frag Bonds is fire. But before we get to that, right? Let's talk about Frag Box real quick. So Frag Box, y'all already see the piggy bank. Break the piggy bank. Yeah, so this is Frag Bonds. You can save your frags here, and you just get dividends every day off the frags that you save. So now, the bonds is pretty much the reason I'm not invested in this at all. But you know, this is a way if you just want to save frag and make more frag every day, it's gonna probably do it. Just, and it's based off the platform. Again, you know, doing this gets you. This is a more slow drip, but it still comes in your pocket. All right, slow dough. You already know that. So keep getting that slow dough. Now let's talk about the king of this site, Frag Bonds. Frag Bonds. Now this is fire. Alright, so let me be simple, because it's kind of, it can be kind of difficult to explain. I told him, Hank, got to get it together, man. Hank, come on, Hank, come on, bro. Fix it up now. Alright, anyway, frag bonds. Alright, so everything you do on the site, you can get some frag bonds, right? So it's like the token for the site. Before I go deeper into frag bonds, let me jump into how, if you just want to buy bonds, just with your frag, you can do that, alright? So, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is the frag price, right? So that's cheap to get bonds. That's the frag price. So let's do, I don't know how many, I got one. Alright, let's do one then. Let's see if they take one. Boom. Okay. Okay, boom. Now you see I got 1.9 bonds for my 0.06 frag. Now, Minnows, listen up. Alright, so frag bonds. I already said you get it for playing anything on the site. You saw I can just buy them too, right? There's two things you can do with frag bonds, right? You can save them, which I'll talk about in a second, or you can just use the frag bonds platform to try to make some more, alright? So right now I got a frozen balance of 52 something bonds, right? All I can do, if I claim this is gonna go down a little bit, but I get that frag in my wallet. So your bonds basically turn into frag. Alright? So I can claim that and it goes right into my frag wallet. Now, what the smart money do? Alright? The smart money will play some here, and then let's go to save bonds. Remember the piggy bank? It's just a piggy bank of bonds now instead of frags. So they got both. So if you just want to save your frags and get you some extras on the top, you want to get that topping, you can do that, or you can do bond box, right? With these bonds, I can do the same thing. I can deposit my bonds, and it's gonna give me a little drip every day. Now, we minnows, right? So we gotta move slow. What we could do, right? Just say if you wanted to say, I'm gonna put like 500 bonds in here. You can use your deals from bonds every day, and then go back up to frag bonds, and put our newly earned frag bonds from the savings into this, right? And then every day you're gonna get percentage. They got the deals of frag every day, right? You're gonna get your percentage based on how many of these you hold, right? So the more you freeze, the more you get. Alright, so basically it's like a big circle. Just that was not appropriate. But it's basically just a big circle, alright? So the smartest thing to do to keep continuously getting bonds and frags. And now y'all remember, this is deflationary, right? So every move that happens on here, there's less and less total frag available. What does that mean? That means the value gonna always rise, right? We gotta give Hank and Frag Token a big bing, because this is dope, man. The math that goes into this and frag bonds and how it all ties together is like the snake eating its tail, man. It's just going right back in, getting us more and more value in our crypto. Alright. Now, let me talk about another one. Alright, this is a big one right here. Let me talk about it. Get there. TronPrime. Alright. Hank did it again. Look at Hank. Now, the only thing I will tell you, Hank, if this is the UI, man, you got to get this together, because this looks like a scam. And I'm not saying it is. I love some of the things that TronPrime is going to bring. But, that's not looking right to me. You got to fix that UI, man. It's got to be a little bit better. But some of the things that's into TronPrime is fire, right? So basically, what you're doing is, if you buy some TronPrime is going to use that whatever you buy and invest it across multiple DApp. What Prime is doing is assembling multiple DApp projects onto one platform. So basically, it's doing all the work for us. So how that's going to be allocated up front? This is how it's going to be allocated. Obviously, going to TronBox and Frag. That's why I'm saying get your Frag, because all this going to be nice. When it comes out, Frag going to go up. Trust me. All right. So now TronBox, you already saw we was talking about TronBox. It's just regular hourglass. Boom, 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 boom. We already know how common that is in DeFi and Tron Dap. So you already know. Alright. So TronBox is that. 10% in and out, 10% in and out, and you get your piece off of everybody who comes in. Frag. Alright. So then you're gonna have some frag in there. Boom, you get out the 30% prime funds, right? This is what you get. You get 8% goes to box, the frag box savings. The holding token, frag tokens, and then 2% goes into bonds. So that's that. I ain't gonna jump deep into this, too much, but I do want to talk about this real quick. Prime lending, all right? So this is what makes TronPrime different, all right? So basically, you're gonna be able to lend yourself any Tron that you have in TronPrime. So, and then still make dividends off the site. This is a little extreme. Like this is crazy, all right? So first off, each user can withdraw 50% of its deposit after deposit fees, right? And then also down the road, if you are loyal to the platform, I guess you can get a higher limit to be unlocked to withdraw up to 75%. Let's go. All right. Now, when you lend to yourself, you can't get interest on that. So if you just keep your TronPrime in TronPrime, you get interest, and you'll get your deals from other platforms, right? But if you lend it to yourself, you're not gonna get that interest off of that. All right. So if you do borrow from yourself, one thing that's dope is that you can continue to deposit Tron and withdraw Tron all while you borrowing funds. So it's not gonna stop nothing. All right. So you can pay yourself back. Now, one of the limitations of prime lending is that users won't be able to cash out all of its deposits until the borrower amount has been repaid. So if you borrow from yourself, you got to pay that back first. So, but that's just a little taste. I think, that's gonna be fire. You're gonna be balling from yourself. You your own bank. What? Fire. That's TronPrime. Be looking out for that, man. That's gonna come out. When that comes out, man, y'all. Matter of fact, Minnows, listen up, Minnows. Let me talk. Muddy Mo, you already know. Make sure you get your frags and your bonds. Get that. Let me go back. Go get that. Go get your bonds, man. Go get them now. Because once TronPrime comes out, this might get ridiculous. It might get ridiculous. Alright? Y'all heard it here first, man. Muddy Mo telling you. Alright? Muddy Mo. Muddy Mo. Y'all want to hear more? Stay tuned. Alright, so that was Frag. Can get you a Tron bag. We talked about Frag Token, fragtoken.io, and we also talked a little bit about TronPrime. Alright, so make sure you go get you some Frag, man. Go get you some. No reason not to. Don't do it, man. Stop being lazy. My link is in the description below for Frag. Also, we talked about TronPrime, which is going to be coming out soon in the family of Frag. So we already know what to expect with that, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man, but I want to make sure y'all understand, man, one thing. As Minnows, man, we always gotta follow the math and what makes sense for us. Alright? And Frag is one of those dapps that's gonna really do it for us. Alright? Y'all wanna hear more? Stay tuned. And man, thank y'all for rocking out with me. I truly appreciate it. It's your boy Muddy Mo, aka the King of Minnows, aka the Dapp White Paper Gaw. And you've just experienced Crypto Dap Yap. Alright, now if you're interested in getting to any of these dapps, make sure you hit the links in the description below. Also, don't forget to check me out on Library, support me, tip me, and share. Alright, check me out on Steemit, check me out on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. And last but not least, make sure y'all check me out on Telegram. Alright, Muddy Mo. Y'all want to hear more? Check out the next video.